Hey everybody, we're looking at number 6 on the quiz. A little tricky, so I thought we'd go over it. It says, Renee surveyed the students in her class to see how many pets they have. The bar graph shows the results of the survey. So they do want what percent of the students in Renee's class own 2 or more pets. So that means we're looking at this grouping right here. So what we need to do is first we need to figure out what are all the numbers, because we do need that all of it number. We need to add them all up. And then we need to figure out how many do we have here in this yellow grouping, which qualifies as being 2 or more pets. All right, so let's use this little bar here. Usually in class, if we were doing this on a piece of paper, I'd recommend using a ruler or some sort of a straight edge. But if we look at that first bar for 0, do you see how that matches up with the 5? So let's write the number 5 above that. How about we do that in green? All right, and if we look at the next bar, that next bar matches up with the 9, so we'll put a 9 above that. This next bar matches up with the 6, so let's put a 6 above that. And then this next one for this 3 or more pets, that matches up with the 3, so we'll put a 3 above that. And then right here for 4, use the line to make sure we don't, sometimes your eyes don't follow it nicely, so that's a 2. All right, so to get the all of it number, we need to add this, plus this, plus this, plus this, plus this. So in other words, 5 plus 9 plus 6 plus 3 plus 2. And when we add them all, I like to use compatible numbers. This plus this, these two numbers here would be 5. 5 plus 5 is 10. So that takes care of that number, and that number. And then this plus this is 15. So if we add all that up and use compatible numbers, our all of it number there is going to be 25. So the all of it number is 25. All right, let's move this bar out of the way. Now, whenever we deal with percents, just a reminder that percent means that we want some number out of 100 is what we want for percent. So now, let's remind you all that whenever we do proportions, we talk about parts and we talk about wholes. So the all of it number is this number right here, 25. Now, what you need to do next is you need to add up 6 plus 3 plus 2. In other words, what's the sum of these numbers here? Add that up, because that's going to be the part that they're talking about, or the folks that have 2 or more pets. So add those up, put that number right here, and then you're going to finish up by solving the proportion. Now, when you put your answer on the answer space, remember they are asking for a percent. So you're going to get that number by, again, adding these up, putting that number here. Let's take advantage of the fact that we can do the times 4 on that. And whatever you get for this and multiply by 4, remember the number over 100 easily converts to, a percent. You don't want to forget that percent sign, because if you forget the percent sign, it's going to mark you wrong, because there's a big difference between, like let's say you got the number 12, there's a big difference between 12 and 12%, because 12% is really equal to 12 hundredths. 12 hundredths is not the same thing as 12. They're not equal. So be very careful about remembering to put the percent sign. All right, good luck finishing this up.